Pretty recently, a younger person in my life has become infatuated with music, which is great. So what I thought I'd do is I wanted to get them a gift where they could bring their own music with them on the go. However, as I soon discovered, the generation of own your own music has effectively come to an end. That is not to say that they don't exist, but most of them are cheap Chinese players that cost $50 to $100, and honestly, I don't trust the software or the hardware for that matter. Some of you might say, well, then why don't you just get that person something where they could connect to a streaming service? This person is at an age that I find is a little too young to be using those online services, and it's best to leave things offline. So my first thought was, why don't I just give them one of my old iPods? I mean, they don't all need to be online to be able to use them. For example, this 2GB iPod Nano. However, the thing is, this thing came out in 2006 and it is still running on the original battery. After doing some online research, I was able to find this MP3 player. The Sony NWE394/B, just rolls off your tongue, Walkman. And this is the Walkman right here. It is very basic, as you can see, and the price, $109.98 Canadian for 8 GB. One positive thing I could say about this from what I can see is the UI is very simple to use, and it does not seem to have any online functionality. Taking a look at the features, we see that, you can just drag and drop your favorite music. It is a very small design. You can put in your own photos. It also has a built-in FM radio. It has a rechargeable battery. It comes with headphones, the USB cable, and a startup guide. For all you retro people like me, it can use very retro hardware and technology. As you can see, it runs as slow as Windows Vista and Mac OS X 10.6. And in usual Amazon fashion, they compare it with recommended devices, which effectively means they just paid for these recommendations, where these are not just music players, these are effectively small Android tablets or phones without the cellular connectivity. So it is something that personally I'm not looking to purchase. So yesterday I pulled the trigger. I decided, you know what? It's a brand new product. It does, or says it does, whatever I need it to do, and this person should enjoy it. The one thing that really struck me about this whole experience is what seemed like such a easy and simple thing to do, finding a music player, is anything but these days. Growing up, I remember the days of buying cassette Walkmans, CD Walkmans, and even basic MP3 players, and we never had this issue of having to always purchase something that's always online. In any case, I think I'm going to leave it right there. I think I made the right decision. I'm still blown away about the amount of money that a personal MP3 player costs these days in 2025.